talking about privacy in Germany.
Yes. Well, when it comes to the big companies owning data, I think that that's definitely a problem, but that's like a global issue. That's not just German issue. It's maybe it's just the Germans are putting it in focus, but I think that it just depends from country to country. When it comes to the policies, I mean, governments should deal with that, and not. I mean, obviously, normal people should notice it, but governments should definitely like deal with it.
Do you know how it's in Scandinavia? Everything about yourself is public knowledge, everything.
Yeah.
So you can ask for the tax agency for how much money you make and they will give it to you.
Yeah.
If you have businesses, it's all listed. It's online, so there is absolutely zero privacy in Sweden. Absolutely, totally different than in Germany. And there is no cashier, you cannot hide anything, and I know
exactly.
Germans are insane about paying with cash.
You can pay with card in Germany
Yeah.
in most places.
Yeah, yeah,
Cash is king.
yes.
What is it like, pinke pinke in German, like the sound of the cash? pretty much?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you learn German while you were there?
I did, but now I've forgotten it.
Yeah.
Mostly I've forgotten it. But I do think that just it's not about if your data is actually owned by somebody else or not.
Yeah.
It's more about that feeling that the fact that you know that you're aware of it gives you. I mean, what would happen? Okay, what happens in Serbia? In Serbia, people are not aware that companies own their data,
Yeah.
so they do not bother with that at all.
Yeah, but what's the difference if a private company owns it or a government owns it? They're equally bad in most cases.
Yeah, that's true.
That's debatable. I mean, that's like political question: is your government bad or not? But and also, but like. It's a difference when a government owns it and when a private company owns it, because the goal of the private company is to have profit.
And the goal of the government is to have profit off of you through taxation.
Well, yes, but the government and a simple person should have this relationship where they work for each other. I mean, that's the ideal view on government.
Yeah.
I mean, in every society we're striving towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in Sweden you can't really say no, so like you still don't have any control. The same thing with the companies, like you either use their services or you don't.
Yeah.
Either live in Sweden or don't.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And every country you go is the same. So with privacy, there is no privacy anymore. I'm working with computers, so.
Yeah. Then you know the best.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your insight. What's your opinion, pretty much, on the classes here?
Classes.
Professors, the classes, how they're structured.
My opinion is that it's something brand new to me, and I'm very fond of it for now. I haven't seen the downside of it yet, but I've been like I've been having the classes for like a week now, a bit more. So I can't really give you a proper opinion on that. I can just tell you, like, for now, I like it.
So how's the atmosphere at the university?
The atmosphere. The atmosphere? Well, I'm kind of used to the picture of crowded universities, and this university is not crowded at all. There's a lot of space, and that's really interesting. That's, again, another experience.
Yeah, when I started, there were like hundreds of people in my department. After the first grade filter of the first year, now it's like more than half. And I'm liking the quietness, like it's nice.
Of course.
The more time passes, the more, people tend to go. And that's a plus for me.
Yeah.
Do you think that you'll continue with, you want to continue the 3 years and also the master?
Yes, exactly.
That's awesome.
And what do you prefer more, to study or to work?
That's an interesting question. I like to do both, and I love it when I can do both at the same time.
Oh, I hate to study. It's the worst. I can't wait to start working.
Okay.
What do you like studying about? I mean, except design and are you interested in something else or?
Well, to be fair, I'm interested in everything, and I'm quite sad that I didn't have enough of math courses in secondary school. So right now I am at this period when I'm trying to do maths by myself.
Wow,
and
how's that going?
And I'm trying to motivate myself, but it's going really bad.
Well then, if you have elective courses, choose one of the math courses and you'll get a feeling, because I definitely know the feeling. And you know, the math courses are the hardest, so people are failing them like 6 times in a row or something like that. Yeah. I'm done for this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I also didn't do math in high school because I did like an arts high school with this profile, but I'm very interested in technology, so I've been, ever since I was little, I was very fascinated by computers, so I just like, I actually built a computer when I was little with the help of a friend. That was really cool, and that helped me, I mean, a lot with math and with, well, not so much with math, but like with programming mostly, and hardware, but it was really cool.
I hope in the future everybody will learn how to use the computer, because it's impossible to do anything today.
Yeah.
And I know people that simply refuse because they're too stubborn to learn one new thing in the last 10 years of their life.
Yeah.
So I'm quite curious how the society will be in the future, where everything is just online.
Well,
like, do you like the Swedish way? Because here there is no physical objects. Everything is online pretty much.
Yeah.
You can shut off at any moment.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but it just kind of reminds me of Black Mirror TV show.
Yeah.
Where it just gets scary to think about it, so I don't think about it. I just do what I have to do now. So I do not.
You're scared?
Well, obviously.
Really? I'm not.
because you do what, IT?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I do not do IT. I do not even know how to code. I should learn how to code. So.
More or less it's not a problem, so it's definitely better in every way. There is no downsides to our system that's implemented today. And the way it was before with the many people working in the big governments, it was definitely worse. It's like something out of Kafka roman. And that's way better what we're having now, because I can understand everything, and it's just simple and fast.
Yeah, it's super straightforward.
And it does not fail. The internet cannot be shut down. So it's here to stay.
But it's like you say things based on what you know, but you do not know everything, and then there are things beyond that what you know.
Always in every institution. But
so imagine just internet shutting down one day, and you don't know what happened and why it happened, but it happened.
Yeah, of course, but to think about this, it's just like a conspiracy theory. It's most likely never going to happen.
Everything starts with a conspiracy. Everything starts with a theory.
Yeah, well, there are some conspiracy theories, like one that maybe I give wind to, but not more.
Which one?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Not on camera.
Not on camera.
Okay, we'll find out later, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So also you studied in Serbia as well?
Yes, it was an online course that could have been taken like in classroom as well.
Yeah.
But it's a private, I'm gonna call it school. They also do bachelor courses, and I think they have master programs as well. But I did not take one of those. I just stuck to this online program because I wanted like a quick insight in what graphic design is.
Yeah.
And I got that, so I'm satisfied.
But did you study high school before that as well?
Well, I went to primary school for 8 years, and then there's secondary school for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But going to secondary school in Serbia is like a really stressful, like a normal day.
Yeah.
A normal day would be like I would get up at 5:30 and then I would run to the bus and then I would be at school at 7 and the classes would start around 7:15 and then they would be done at 1. Meanwhile, we would only have like 5 minutes breaks and that's it, and 1 15-minute break for eat. And that's it. And then you come home around 2 and you're dead and you have to study for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I get flashbacks from high school too.
Yeah.
Now that you've finished high school, do you feel like you've learned anything from high school?
Oh, I've learned so much.
Really?
Yeah.
How to be resilient.
Yeah. I learned so many things, but maybe the most important thing that I've learned was not
Survive?
yeah. Adapt, overcome, and stuff. Yeah. No, it was not to judge people, and that you always have to be organized and systematic. You can't do things otherwise. Like when you have so many things to do, you cannot do it differently. And like as older you get more responsibilities and more things to do, and you just have to know how to be more organized.
How old are you now? Sorry.
I'm 21, nearly 22 now.
Yeah, well, what I learned from high school was pretty much the opposite of what you said. Like, when I was in high school, I remotely doubted myself, and I thought maybe I should listen to people. That was a mistake. I should never listen to other people. Yeah. So I am the total opposite, so I judge everybody very fiercely, actually, intensely. Sometimes I scream at them. And, but when it comes to what I learned from high school is that individuality is the best thing, and you just have to focus on yourself and nothing more. But I don't feel like I learned that much.
Well, that's true. When you grow up on Balkan, that's basically what they teach you, and like it starts in primary school, and it slowly start like separating, and then eventually at college you're really like all by yourself against everybody else. But then, as a huge contrast, you come here, and it's group work all the time. Like just groups, just teams, just working with somebody.
Yeah, and for me it's me and the computer, me and the computer, me and the computer. Yeah, like I remember my last study periods, I was like, it lasted maybe 3 months without talking to real people or something like that.
Oh my God.
So it's a surprise my eyes aren't like dark.
Yeah, do you have problems with your eyes from so much screen time?
Actually no, for some reason they're better now. For some reason I see much better. Like
really?
Yeah, it improved because I went to the doctor and it improved. They're not perfect, they're almost perfect.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you wear glasses?
I wear glasses sometimes, but sometimes not. It depends. Sometimes they annoy me and I have to change them because I need new ones.
Yeah.
But not just because my eyes are worse, I just need new ones that are better.
Yeah. For me, it's really bad. Like after 5 hours of screen time, if the blue light is really killing me, and like I can feel my eyes drying out.
Yeah, same.
It's terrible.
I know. I actually got glasses that I use mostly for when I work at a PC.
Yeah.
And they just have this protective layer for UV rays and stuff. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but pretty much all blue lights, including everything that's around us, kills the eye cells, so there's no avoiding it. Yeah, unless we become more resistant to blue light naturally.
Well, we will eventually.
Yeah, eventually. But you know, I kind of hate my eyes. I wish I had some cameras because the eyes are really low resolution. So.
What's what?
The eyes are kind of low resolution, but also the brain that controls the eyes because we can see like half of what we have in the front of us. So we're only like everything is analog and messy and like that's the camera that films us right now. It's all set and it's nice and it's digital and precise.
I
Well, I think we should end the video for now. If you have questions, you can go on our website, jcrs.ro, and you can either find the contact details on the website, or you can log in on our Facebook page and someone will answer to your questions. Thank you very much for watching this interview, and don't forget, if you want to come and study in the western part of Europe, there is probably someone there to help you.
See you again next time.